I'm sure this is going to be much better. You won't even let me in. Hi guys. Hey, go to the next one. Go to the next one, guys. It won't even let me end. I can't even end. All right, guys. How are you? So now we're much better, right? Much better. So I'm just gonna shut down. Hopefully it will shut down properly. Hi, guys. Yeah, I just switched to mobile, right? I switched to mobile. So I hope you caught some of what I said just now. If like, I can't remember which question. So if it's, you will face with people like this who you want so much to do the business, but they don't do it, right? And now so yeah, you get frustrated and you think, oh, you know, and so I think what you want to do is sometimes you just have to let people go. Okay, now when I say this, I don't want to sound being cruel to let people go. No, you want to let because you've done your best. Okay, so I think what you're feeling is that sometimes you bring somebody in and then you say, oh, you know, you want them to become successful, but then after some time, they hit a couple of objections, they hit a couple of rejections, then they kind of quiet down a little bit, right? So this is again normal, right? This is not like you know, even I have the same thing, right? When I come in, it's good, then like, oh, I get rejection one, you know, people don't answer one. How come last time I answered? So people will get that, okay? So and for some of you who experienced this before, have you experienced it before? When you come in, you think it's quite okay, but then you say, well, difficult already, and then nobody reply you. How many of you, if that's true for you, give me a 1. That's true for you, give me a 1. But the thing is, you start to, you say, oh yeah, and then you start to maybe a bit, then you went to do some training, and then you went to LC camp, and then you say, oh yeah, like that one, okay, let's go do it again, right? Let's go do it again. And then some it gets better, some better. Some is harder, some is like, oh, still rejection, still, but you still want to succeed, so you still do it again, right? Does that sound like you? If it sounds like you, give me a 1. If that sounds like you, is that how you feel sometimes? And guys, it's okay, because most people face the same way anyway. It's like, oh, you know, it's the same. It's not even about New Skin. Maybe you open a business, right? You run and you say, hey, wow, excited. You get the flowers. You're opening Tai Hong. You cut the garden, the dong dong qiang, everything. And then after a week of running around, you're the only one in the shop waiting. No customer coming in. You're thinking, I don't know if this is the right thing to do, you know. And then you brainstorm a bit, and then you advertise a bit, and then got people coming. Oh, and then no people come. So I think it's not just New Skin. I think it happens in terms of all types of businesses as well. But I think in New Skin, we tend to feel a little bit more because we tend to get more objections than normal, isn't it, right? Think about it. You advertise, right? So you open a shop and you advertise 10,000 flyers, right? So 10,000 flyers. But do you see the person who receives the flyer and say, no, I don't want? No. Do you receive the flyer and the person and throw it away? Do you physically see that? You don't. So when you do 10,000 flyers, you're probably getting maybe 9,000 rejections, but you don't know it. You don't have no idea, right? Because you don't expect 10,000 people to come to your shop, isn't it, right? So this shop, this New Skin one is felt more because you are the one calling. There's no flyers. You are the one calling. Would you be interested? Or can I invite you? You're WhatsApping. They don't answer. So you experience this right away. So, hey guys, that's the way it is. But why am I here? I'm here because I endured it. Right? I didn't quit. I just continued. No. If here don't have, then I look here lah. If here don't have, then I look there lah. If here don't have, I look at the back lah. I keep looking, and that's the key. The key is to keep looking, right? You don't keep looking at the same place, digging at the same place. The more you do that, then the more you're digging yourself into a grave, isn't it? Into your dead end. And I think for new people, and some of you are new here today, you need to start to manage that a little bit. Understand this. This is a business, right? And if you have only 100 friends, it's going to be tough, right? It's going to be tough, But it's different if you have 100 friends compared to if you have 1,000 friends. If you have 1,000 friends, you will look at this and say, hey, good, I can talk to 1,000 people. If you have only 100, then you're so careful about your 100, Wow, this one must say yes. If they say no, wow, I got 99 only. Well, this one say no, I got 98 only. Sure cannot one. Right? Then you will start, hey, this one cannot. But if you have 1,000 and one says no, even if 100 say no, even if 500 say no, you still have 500 who can say yes. And then 500 who said no doesn't mean they'll say no forever. They'll just take some time until they get old or they get overweight. They want the product. They'll come back to you. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? If that makes sense to you, give me a 2. If that makes sense to you, give me a 2. And I think that's important. That's kind of expectation that you need to have. Now, knowing this, right? Knowing that anybody who comes in the maybe first 3 months of the time, they're going to be faced with all these challenges, and this is normal, it's natural, right? So a lot of mindset is important. And so think about how you manage to go through. You have ups and downs too. How did you manage to go through? What did you do? Did you talk to some leaders? Did you get some coaching? Did you read some books? Did you go to some events? Did you see went to success seminar? Did you go to online? Did somebody answer your question? Were you inspired? Did you look at your children and say, because of them, I will continue? Yeah, so how did you handle it? Because how you handle it is how you would teach it as well, okay? And how other people handle it and the way that you hear them, especially in every month we have the Journey of Success. Make sure you join the one coming on the 30th, right? Journey of Success. And some of them are recorded in Made Leader Sharing. Go ahead and watch them. I think they'll give you a lot of inspiration, they'll give you a lot of strength, a lot of internal strength, a lot of mindset strength that is important in this business. Now guys, this mindset strength is not really a brainwash. It is to let you know that other people go through the same problem you too. Because I feel that a lot of people who face problems and challenges and they quit is because they think they are the only one in the world who faces this problem. But when you go there and realize, oh my God, oh, you mean Hock Seng also went to the same problem? You mean Willing also saying the thing? Oh, I see. Oh, like that one. Oh, then they, then 平凡化, then they say, hey, okay, regulation. So the immune system, this is immune, so that any problem comes, you are immune to it. It's how we handle rejection is like our immune system. When the first time the rejection comes, oh my God, I cannot I die already, I give up, I'm not the type, I told you before, you see, I kena already, left, right, and nobody want to answer me, everybody laughing, all my friends boycott me. That is like that's like your immune cells, right? Reacting to it, and that's why you have all these problems. 流鼻涕啊, 流眼泪, 流血啊, everything. Is that true? Does that make sense? Is there any similarity? If that's a similarity to you, give me 3. If you understand that kind of concept, right? Rejection. But you get 1, 2, 3, you get 10 rejection. Oh, like that one. You get another 10. It's like that one. You get another one. It's like that one. Right? So later rejection become like that one. Because you understand, you are immunized already, right? Your immune system is regulated. It doesn't react to, oh my God, I cannot, to, yeah, 正常啊, 是这样子的, right? So the more you understand this, the more your immune system of new skin rejection is increased. Your immune system is better, stronger, can tahan lasa already, you understand? All the leaders here know the same thing. If you face it more and you understand. Now, you get a lot, but you don't understand. You're gonna die. You get so much rejection, but you don't understand. How come like that? Why? I must be screwed up. I cannot do. I'm bad. I'm not suited. Then I die. But you must get a lot and you understand. I see. And you are willing to humble yourself. What did I do? I may need to change. What can I? See, you need to humble yourself. You need to understand that you need to learn new things, right? So a lot of people coming from very high corporate coming here and immediately get all these things. They say, oh, this is not for me. Oh my God, when I was in corporate, I don't have this issue and people say yes to me. Where got people say no to me? Cannot do. This needs to be humble. You need to realize, oh, this business is like this one. Now, when you understand, when you're humbled, then your immune system will be, oh, is like that one? It's true. It's like that one. And you need to go through so many so that you find the best, so that you find the people who endure the same way like you do. Understand? So that when I said no to you, I say, don't want lah, crazy one. Engineer don't want to do, go and do new skin, siao one. After some, still do so long, still also do not bad, I'll go holiday. Look the family can spend time together, and not bad leh. Must be, hey, so how to do So that person, after some time, seeing my positivity, my results, and my perseverance, it's also another virus to him. At first he said, cannot one lah, engineer crazy want to do. Later he start to see all this positive, so my positive virus are coming to me. Then he's like, oh, like that one. Oh, what I can do what to do? I see a lot of people do Hey, in fact, at this situation, that's the right thing to do, right? It works both ways. Does that make sense? If that makes sense to you, give me a 4. If that makes sense to you, give me a 4. If it makes sense to you, give me a 4. All right? And that's the way it is. You need to mature fast in this business, guys. The faster you mature, the faster you endure, the faster your immune system of rejection is built up, then the faster you go and talk. Because if your immune system is down, you kena one time and you say, hey, cannot, you're not going to take action. You're not going to go out and send posts. You're not going to do anything. And your business will slowly die. But if you build up your immune system, you understand that's what it is, and you endure and you see your goal, you die must do, then of course you learn the lesson, you become better, you improve your skill, you talk to anybody, people say no, it doesn't matter, you understand, you fine tune, you adjust, you go for different ways to reach out to them. Maybe here you post different things. Last time you keep on posting your coffee, people look sian already. Now you post hamburgers. Hamburger, badly hamburger, right? So people look at a different perspective. How come you post hamburger? What's the deal with the hamburger, right? So that's what you need to do. You need to adjust. You need to learn the 4 quadrants. You need to know that you're not in the center of the world, that you want to be versatile, to be at this middle. If you're telling me, William, I like that one, then that's a problem, because you don't know how to adjust. If you think that, hey, William, I'm so crazy one, I don't like to read book, and you keep telling me I don't like to read book, then you know what? Then new skill is not for you. You better go and read a book. You need to adjust yourself. You need to humble. You need to come to the middle, right? Be in the middle of the 4 quadrants. I'm not asking you to change. I'm asking you to shift. I'm asking you to regulate yourself to the middle, so that you build up this immune system to any rejection, right? So that when anything comes, he reject me. Of course, the way he is like that. Of course, I need to improve because I didn't give him the right information. So it's okay that he rejects. It's fine. I'll come back another time. I'll adjust. I'll come back. Maybe I give him. Maybe his time will change. Maybe his needs will change. Maybe he will see his need later. All right? If you see a situation, any situation like that, knowing that I must change, maybe he may change, knowing I need to adjust, knowing that his situation will change, isn't that good? Then you look at the situation and say, calmly. You have the right worldview. You look at the world properly. Not like, how come cannot see? What the fuck? You cannot see this problem. You blind now. You stupid, cannot see it. It's not wrong. And you can't come back. How come I so stupid? How come I cannot want? What kind of that? That's wrong. Right? So you need to have the right expectation, right? A good expectation, and that people can say no, and people should say no, and people can accept, and people's times will change, right? If that makes sense to you, give me a 5. Give me a 5 if that makes sense to you. Give me a 5 if that makes sense to you. All right? So that's the way it is. So this regulation is not easy, because nobody wants to look at yourself and say, you think I do wrong, man? I do. People want to be right. Nobody wants to be wrong. And if nobody wants to be wrong, everybody wants to be right, you'll never learn, isn't it? So you need to realize, I got something to learn, right? Okay, he rejected me. Good feedback. So I need to adjust myself. Maybe it's him, maybe it's me. It doesn't matter. And sometimes you cannot know what he did right or he did wrong, or you did right or did wrong. You can't tell, because people, they're different. His expectations are different. You can make a lot of money. He says, I don't need so much money. It's also wrong. So what to do? And sometimes it's a hit and miss. Sometimes it's random. But the point is, no matter how it is, no matter how he thinks random and how random the world is, what you need to do, just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. That's the whole point. Because why? I believe in law of attraction. I believe that the more you do, the better you get. The better you get, the better person you attract, right? And the person who's out there who wants this business will come to you. But you got to do the right thing. You got to learn. You got to adjust. You got to accept. You got to be positive. You got to be grateful, right? Grateful. You got to be grateful. You got to be, how come like that one? Everybody like that one. Everybody bad. My upline bad. Everybody bad. Downline bad. All my friends are cannot want a stupid case. Then the way you look at the world is so negative. Who wants to join you, right? Who wants to join? Even a cockroach run away, I tell you. Cockroach see you, I'm going to go away, isn't it? So you got to look at yourself and say, what do I need to adjust? You know, and there cannot be a timeline of gratitude. There cannot be a timeline. I'm going to be positive only for 5 weeks. If 5 weeks cannot, then I don't want to be negative back again. There's no timeline to be positive. There's no timeline to, okay, I'll just do another 3 months. If 3 months cannot, then I quit. There's no timeline for that. I can tell you this. You do until. You do until. And you keep doing until. That's the way it is. Right? Don't ask the question, when will I be successful? You do until you're successful. You believe you can be, and you act that way. That's the attitude that you need to be. Don't give yourself a limitation. If you give yourself a limitation, that means you're expecting that limitation only exists. All right. So does that make sense? Are you excited? If you're excited, give me a 6. It's like, this is exciting. This Willing is making some sense here, man. He's getting into me. He's making some sense. If that's true, give me a 6 if that makes sense to you. All right. So yeah, and it's a sense of maturity. I don't want to talk about mechanics. Mechanics you can learn from uplines. I have so many mechanics there. You can learn what to do, what to say, how to say, what to post, when to post. OBC is there for you. But I think most importantly is you got to get in your mind. You want to get mature fast. Because the more you mature, the more wiser you get. Okay, more wiser you get. You don't want to make rash decisions. Cannot one. That's not you. That's a negative action. That's a negative attitude. You want to be a positive, constructive, responsive person, not a reactive person. You want to be responsible, not reactive. Okay. I didn't read the book, but I know this particular concept. I'll teach you this. So this is very important. A lot of times people see a problem and then they start to say, oh, because of this problem, that's why I'm a failure, right? So this is very reactive. Because of that, I'm a failure, all right? So they become a victim. They get a victim. And so because of this, I'm a, you do me one lah, my girlfriend lah, my boyfriend lah, my spouse lah, my upline lah, my children lah, and then the traffic lah, the car lah, the light pack lah, the BG lah, the packaging lah, the button Lumispa thing blinking lah, doesn't turn lah, broken lah, they can't break away lah. It's them. Sometimes, yeah, it is physically that thing that's happening, but their whole life is about other things, other people who cause them greater harm. They become a victim to life, right? And when you're a victim to life, you're not going to attract anything good. You attract more negative things into your life. You become a victim. If you're complaining a lot, oh, this one no good. Yeah. And I'm not here to say that you guys are doing this. I just want to share with you this concept. Okay? So, when you do that, you attract negativity. And why is because between the stimulus of somebody coming to you and say, hey, why you like that one? And you say, why cannot like that one? Because you are on automatic when you reply like that. It's like when somebody hits you, why you hit me? I hit you back. So that is reactive. That is like, you never think a little bit. You didn't gone through some process. So whenever there's a reaction, when something happens to you, hey, why you punch me? Why you? Then you are reacting to it. When you are reacting to something, you are on automatic. 自动化. You are 自动化, you're reactive. But maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he 打你 is because you want to hit a mosquito. 没有当打蚊子不了啦. Oh, then later, right? So what you need to learn is not to be reactive, but you want to be responsive. You want to respond. You don't want to react. You want to respond. Write that down. I respond. I want to respond. I don't want to react. Okay, very important, right? I want to respond. I don't want to react. Okay, now, how do you respond? Well, for example, a physical thing, 打我. Why? Right? So you don't react, you respond. You say, oh. Why? So you respond. Slower, you pause. You pause. The pause. That pause, I can tell you, is the most important thing. That pause is hope. That pause is wisdom. That pause is maturity. That pause is understanding. That pause is thinking. That pause is responding. Okay? So the pause is important. So when somebody scold you, They always say count to 10 before you respond. That's the point. When you count to 10, you start to think why, and then you respond. Happens all the time. When you get a rejection and you react, how come I'm no good one, I cannot one, that you're reacting. But when you reject, oh, okay, fine. What do I need to do? All right. Now, when you are able to respond, I'm able to respond. I'm in control of my mind. I'm in control of my thoughts. I'm in control of my actions. When I'm able to respond is response able. If you are response able, you are responsible. Response able equals responsible. Okay, I love that. So if you're responsible, you're responsible. And if you are a responsible person, you win. If you're a responsible person, you win. And that's what we want to do. We want to achieve that kind of responsibility. Like, for example, your results are no good and your upline wants to talk to you. Don't want to talk to me, avoid, run away. Well, that is being a victim. Being responsible is, okay, let's meet, let's discuss, let's chat, let's improve, let's see a way, let's find alternatives, let's look at options. Responsible. You want to be responsible. Okay? So today's topic is kind of redirected a little bit, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say. All right? So to handle all those objections, you want to be mature, you want to be 成熟, you want to look at the situation, right? And know that as you understand it, your immune system of that increases, right? Your tolerance, your patience, your being, like CEO Hoxing would say, your being is big. You have a big being, right? So okay, anything can hit you. I'm okay. It's all right. I'm okay. So you wanna feel that way. And when your prospects look at you, how you handle situation. Well, how come I screw him? I still like that one. Wow, he's gentleman. He's very calm. He's composed. He's a leader. That's the kind of leader. If I were to join, I would join him. Because look, he's very calm, composed. He's dafang. He's big heart. He doesn't respond. He doesn't screw me. He doesn't angry. That's how. He may not be ready now. But when he's ready, he's going to look for you. Because why? That you are leaving a good impression on him. You're leaving a good leadership impression with him. If I ever want to report to somebody or work with somebody or work for somebody, that's the kind of guy I want to work for. See? All right. So very important. You as leaders need to be able to adjust and look at the situation. And guys, knowing that the first 100 days is always quite critical, you know this as well. So your job is in 100 days of any new people coming in, welcome some of the people in. You yourself, if you're within 100 days, you need to build up on your mindset, know what this business is about, understand what rejection is. So how to understand rejection, how to handle rejections. Go and get the book, Hope booklet, the one that I wrote. Hope booklet. Right, get this book. And inside this book, it will teach you how to handle objections. It'll teach you how to handle 40 over types of rejection. Gives you the right mindset to succeed in this business. All right, so you need to get this book. All right, so that's one way. Of course, talking to your upline, reviewing, understanding, doing case studies is also going to be very, very powerful to help you as well. All right, so those are the things that you need to do to manage that yourself. All right. So I think that's good to go, unless you guys got any questions more. If you are, good. All right. So since everybody is here today and it's 12, please give all yourself a round of applause. Give everybody a big heart for sticking around. If you are here and you look at how many people are here, about just 30 people are here, that's fine. But you know what? You are here with 30 people. So give the other 30 people a big heart and say, hey, thank you for being here, because I thought I'll be alone. But I know that 30 people are just like me. I'm not the only one. There are 30 other people who want to learn this skill as well, who want to improve in their mindset as well. So give every one of you a big heart. Not me, give all you guys a big heart for being here, sticking around with each other across the region, helping each other. And it's cool, because if it's only one, it's like, oh my God, am I the only problem? Am I the one who only needs this? But no, 30 people. There are a lot more people here today. So give each other a round of applause, for being here today. Okay, so I think it's late. We've gone through a couple of hiccups here. I hope that, can be viewed. I don't know if they're still there. Get ready your questions for next time or along the way. And guys, you need to have questions, because the more questions you have, the more that you are facing, or the challenges that you're facing out there. Okay, there's many other recordings I've done. You just have to search Willing Talk or Leaders Leading Together, and you will see hashtag. You will see a lot of previous recordings that you can go and listen to, and I think they're pretty good. I think they're pretty good. All right. Awesome, right? This is teamwork, guys. Yeah, and the people who ask questions, Edmund, thank you. JF, I still don't know how to answer your question. Sorry, apologize. Eunice asked questions. Sam asked questions as well. So thank you for asking questions. You have benefited, added value to everybody here today, and that is only good. That will help you and will raise everybody up at the same time. Forgive my hairstyle today, you know, and hopefully I can go have a haircut. I don't know. All right, so fantastic. So tomorrow's Friday. You have one day to invite for Joseph Chung, right? Philip Chung. Philip Chung, right? Philip, COE, $10 million like a member. Philip Chung is gonna answer quite a awesome questions that we've got lined up. All right, and make sure we hit 500 plus with Philip Chung. All right, 500 plus. Can we do 500? Give me a 5 if you can help me hit 500 with Philip Chung. All right, and leverage his energy, his humor, his frankness, his perspective, his energy, some people may say, oh, what kind of person like that one? Then you kind of say, oh, he's a bit different. He's a bit, his energy is a bit different. But he's well sought after all over the world, right? And a fantastic speaker. And his wisdom is very different than normal wisdom that you normally hear. Okay, and it's true because somebody who lives a Type 5 life definitely thinks a bit differently. Okay, so with that, I want to say good night, everybody. Good night. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Good night.